Good morning, all of you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, good morning, all of you. And now, today we'll be revising the chapter What is Democracy? Why Democracy? I hope all of you have learned the chapter well.
Yes,
All right. And listen, one thing more. Uh, this will be your first proper exam in class ninth, and I think I've already told you before, but it will not be like anything that you had in class 8th. In class 8th, most of the questions that you got were from the back of the chapters. But this year, everything you will get will be from the middle of the chapters, from the chapters itself. So you need to read the chapters well, study the chapters well, and learn from the book. We give you so many questions, but they are just for help, and we are not sure that whether you will be asked from them or not. It is not 100% sure that you will get those same questions. Maybe the other teacher can give you something else. So, what we mean to say is that the questions that we give you are important questions, what we feel are important, and what we want you to learn. But in addition to that, you need to know the chapter well. All the events in the chapter in a sequential manner, you should know well and properly. Okay, and one more thing, stick to the language of the book as much as possible. History is the story, so even if you write some of it in your own words, but the keywords should be there in the bookish language only. The keywords should be according to that. But otherwise, if it is asking you for a story like question, for a story like answer, then you could use some of your words. But in civics, it is talking about constitution and provisions and all the legal terms, and so for that you need to use the language of the book. Otherwise later on you could say that, ma'am, we wrote this and you have not given us marks. So it is just because, like, when you don't use the keywords or the words which are necessary to explain a certain provision or a certain policy or a certain term, then we have to deduct your marks. So understood, all of you need to learn the language of the book. And that is why I tell the students that if you really want to excel, then go by this NCERT. If you simply want to pass, then you can do it with the help of refreshers. But if you really want to excel, then you need to study with the help of the book. Is that understood, all of you?
yes, ma'am.
So, if you really want to score well, then you need to study from the book. Have I told you how the paper would be conducted?
No, ma'am.
And have the other teachers told you how it will be done?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So what?
No, ma'am.
Okay, Dhruv, tell me what information the other teachers have provided as to how your half yearlies would be conducted. Whatever they have told you, just let me know.
Ma'am, ma'am, we will have to make a PD. Ma'am, we will have to write our answers on an A4 sheet, and ma'am, we will have to make a PDF of it
Hmm.
and send ma'am on the working number with our names, class, section, and roll number.
Okay. All right. So your paper would consist of both objective and subjective as you normally get in your half yearlies and finals. So this time also it will not be much different. Okay. So same manner you will have some objective, but mostly you will get subjective questions. So prepare likewise, and A4 size sheets, or what I would prefer is if you can make a register of the size of A4 obviously you will not get exactly, but somewhere near it, because you know, if you'll get sheets, do you get lined A4
The register come.
हाँ बेटा, register comes, then you
Yes,
can,
ma'am, but it not lined.
it is not lined, no, that is what I'm saying, because if it is not lined, then it will be a problem for you all to write, na. So that is why I'm saying get a register which is somewhere close to that dimension. Alright, same size, somewhere close to it, and on that you can write. Obviously, no one is going to measure it, na? And have something which has lines already on it. Otherwise, you know, you will write in a very crooked manner. It will be difficult for you also, and it will be difficult for us also to check. So like I have told in all my classes, that buy a register which is somewhere close to the size of A4 size, alright, and then obviously it should be lined, and in that you can give all your papers. Like if you are giving history civics, so what you have to do, wherever you start, write page 1, and then write your name, class section, roll number, and subject, history civics. You do on that page, turn the page again. When you come to page number 2, write page number 2, and again give the same details, name, class section, roll number, alright, and your subject. And again the same way it will go on page 3, 4, 5, and as many number of pages as you are going to use. When you finish it up, then you need to click the pictures and set the pages in a PDF in sequential manner. Sometimes, you know, when you click the pictures, then what happens when you send it on WhatsApp or you send it to someone, then what happens, the sequence, it becomes wrong. Have you noticed that?
Yes,
So that is why what you need to do is to select a PDF maker or a app that helps you to reorder the pages, in which you can reorder the pages. Like, see, if the pages sequence is wrong, you can set the sequence right there. And like I use Adobe. I don't know, like earlier I was using Cam Scanner, but you know, it has been banned now. So now I'm using Adobe, and you can select any of the other PDF makers that we have. Like I use,
ma'am, DOS scanner.
beta,
DOS scanner.
but you know, choose some that helps you to reorder the pages and to rotate the page so that it is set properly.
That's fine.
Okay, so it depends on you. Like I use Adobe because in it I can even change the color of the page. Like I can have the original color of the book or the page which I am clicking the pic of. So like it is not very bright and very light. So that is why I prefer that, and because I am using it, but you all can use any proper PDF maker. So set the pages in a proper sequence and then rename the PDF. Okay, don't send the PDF just like that. It has an option where you can rename it. So rename it according to your name, and for my subject, do as I am telling you. So for history civics, when you rename the PDF, first write your roll number. Don't write roll number 1, just write 1. 1, give a space, then write your name, then class section and your subject. Understood? Now why I am telling this is because I have to set your PDFs later on roll number wise. So if I have it the first thing on the name, then it will be easy for me to set it roll number wise. So for my subject, do for the other teachers as they ask you to do, but for my subject, what you have to do, you first have to write, when you rename the PDF, write 1, 2 or whatever your roll number is, like 25, give a dash, give a space, then write your name. Then you can give your class and section, like 9th A, don't write class this, section this, 9A, and history civics, history and civics, that's all. Okay, and history civics you have to give together. Don't make separate PDFs for history and civics. Understood, all of you?
Yes.
And then send it to me on my personal number, not on the group, because if you send it on the group, then obviously everyone else will able to see it. And so
मैम
you,
रास्ते में मैं आकर सेंड का
I know. So you have to send the PDF on my personal number. And in case you have any difficulty, like when I have given you the question paper, you have any difficulty in comprehending a particular question, or there is some confusion, then that you can ask on the group. Your query you can ask on the group, so that if the other people are also having the same query, then it could be solved once for all. Okay, so in case you have any problem regarding any of the questions, you are not able to understand any of the marks or anything, then that you can ask on the group, but the PDF later on you will send it on my personal number. Is that understood, all of you?
यस
Yes, ma'am.
मैम फ्राइडे में मीटिंग
Yes, and on Saturday we have the parent teachers meeting. Have you got to know about it?
यस
You did not? Be a little loud. You did not? Come on. What were you saying?
No, ma'am, no. Ma'am, I know.
Okay. And what is the timing for class 9th?
मैम वी डोंट नो
9, 8 to 9.
Okay. That is in my information is in my phone only. So that,
मैम यू विल गिव अस अ लिंक
yes, I think so. It will be in the same manner, just like the way we have our classes. So
Yes, ma'am.
I will send you the link at the correct time. Like if the time starts, I'll have to check. I'll check and let you know in what slot your timing is. So just after this class, I will send the timing on the group, and then according to the time, I will send you the link on your group. And if your parents, if they want to talk to me, they can connect.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Or if it will be anything else, then I'll let you know. But I think so it will be this way only. So now, are you ready? Should I ask you questions now?
यस
Okay. So what is democracy? Why democracy? In which country women do not have the right to vote?
मैम सऊदी
Ma'am,
अरेबिया
Saudi
सऊदी
Arabia.
अरेबिया
Ma'am, Saudi.
Okay. What is the electorate system in Fiji? Fiji.
मैम इन फिजी मैम द इंडियन फिजी डू नॉट द
Ma'am, the Indians,
राइट टू
ma'am,
वोट
Indians, they have
All right.
very less, ma'am.
Okay. The vote of the Indian Fiji is less than that of an indigenous Fijian. All right. Okay. All right. When did Zimbabwe attain independence?
1980
1990. Ma'am, 1980.
Okay. Who is the president of Zimbabwe? Answer.
Robert Mugabe.
Okay, Robert Mugabe. Which party is ruling over Zimbabwe since independence?
Ma'am, ZANU-PF.
Okay, correct.
मैम जाने पीएस
Okay. What was PRI? PRI.
Ma'am, institutional.
मैम
Ma'am,
institutional
institutional
revolutionary party
Hmm.
ruling in Mexico
institutionally rebel.
Okay, Institutional Revolutionary Party ruling in.
Mexico.
Okay, right. What was the legal framework order? Legal framework order.
president could dismiss
Oh,
the president could dismiss the national or provincial
okay, wait, one by one, one by one. Gaurav, who's by the name Gaurav here? Gaurav Bajpai.
मैम प्रखर
Yes. Gaurav?
गौरव मैम मैम प्रखर वाजपेयी
Who? Prakhar.
यस मैम
Okay, Prakhar, answer. What was legal framework order?
मैम द president could dismiss the national and provincial assemblies according to his will
Okay, it was issued by whom and where? Which country?
मैम बात परवेज मुशर्रफ
Okay, General Pervez Musharraf, Pakistan. So the president, he can dismiss, according to it, the president can dismiss the national and the provincial assemblies. And one more thing,
Ma'am, it was based on malpractices.
one very important thing, that the work of the okay, so the work of the civilian cabinet was supervised by National Security Council, which was dominated by the military officers. Okay, so though they had assembly, but still it was supervised by the military officers. What does referendum mean? Referendum.
Ma'am, a referendum is a direct vote in which an entire electorate is asked to either accept or reject a particular proposal.
You are reading it out from the exam idea?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, I have learned.
You have learnt? Okay. Then that is nice if
Yes,
you have
ma'am.
learnt. All right. Then, what is democracy? Define the term democracy.
Ma'am, democracy is a form of government, ma'am, in which the rulers are elected by the people. Ma'am, rulers are elected by the people.
Add one more thing, because like there were two basic things: rulers elected by the people and
The final power of
no, those are the four characteristics. All right, the four important characteristics of democracy. But the definition that we have taken in the beginning, the one that we started with, what was that? The rulers are elected by the people, and one more thing, the people have certain basic rights. So that is the barest or the minimum definition of democracy that we started this chapter with. Okay, so rulers elected by the people and the people have certain basic rights. And then you have four other characteristics of democracy, if you remember. Remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what was the first one there? What was the first? Final decision making.
Must rest with the person elected by the people.
Okay. What was the second one?
Ma'am, free and fair electoral competitions. Ma'am, every person should have the free and fair elections.
Okay, free and fair elections, and this is just half. Those currently in power have a yes. Now the second point is complete. Third one.
Ma'am, in the democracy, each other citizen should have one vote and that should have one value.
Okay, each vote should have equal value. So all citizens should have one vote and each vote should have equal value. What was the fourth one?
Ma'am, everyone should respect the rights.
Okay, yes, Adya.
Ma'am, the rulers within, rulers, one should be within their limits, ma'am, set by the constitutional law.
All right. Okay, so the citizens, the rulers should rule within the limits which were set by constitutional law and according to the rights of the citizens. So that was the answer to what is democracy and what are the important features of democracy. Okay, now how can we say that a democratic government is a better government? Because it is a more accountable form of government. Or I could rephrase it, a democratic government is a better government because it is a more accountable form of government. Explain.
Ma'am, our democratic government is the one which is in which the rulers are elected by the people. Ma'am, so the people to vote for the same government, the government will be accountable to the people who voted the government.
Listen for
That is why.
listen all of you, for the questions on the this merits of democracy, like there are 5 given here, like this one, that democratic government is a better government because it is a more accountable form of government. Then it improves the quality of decision making, it provides method to deal with differences, it enhances the dignity of the citizens, then it allows it's a better form of government because it allows us to correct our mistakes, and why democracy is the best form of government. Now for these questions, I don't know what page number is this on your book, but come to which page should I tell you? You all have your books with you? Do you all have your books with you right now? Okay, beta. Then my book, it is page 33, where it is given a democratic government is a better government because it is a more accountable form of government. I don't know what.
Page 11.
Page 11. Okay. Get to that. And see here. See this? So your answer would be from here to here. For this particular question, your answer will be this much. Democracy is better than any form of government in responding to the needs of the people. Are you getting this? Are you able to see this?
Yes, ma'am.
See it clearly?
No, ma'am.
No. You
Ma'am,
know.
It's right above the ma'am, it's right above the bold line.
Yes, yes. At least you know what section your answer is, and then you can mark it in your book and learn it accordingly. Like for this will be your answer. Now is it better? Are you able to see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and like for the next one, how democracy improves the quality of decision making. So for this, the answer is from here to here, the last paragraph. See? So these answers will be, it will not be in your own words. So if you write in your own words, you will lose your marks. Maybe out of 3 you will get just 1. So you need to write it according to what is given here in the book, like this. And for the next one also, it is in the next column. So this also, democracy provides a method to deal with differences and conflicts. This you need to write from this particular paragraph only. And then the next one, see here, democracy enhances the dignity of the citizens. But this will be from here. See, from the fourth line of this paragraph. Second column, last paragraph, fourth line. But the strongest argument for democracy is not about what democracy does to the government, it is what democracy does to the citizen. Got that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that will be how democracy enhances the dignity of the citizens. And then now next, if you come here, now Prabhat is caught up. See this one. Because it allows us to correct its own mistakes. So this, and the above answer was till here, till the last line of the paragraph. How democracy enhances the dignity of citizens. Where you end this, then finally democracy is a better form of government. Then this whole paragraph till the place it ends here, it will be your answer to the question that how it allows us to correct its own mistakes. And then you have to sum it up. Now this is the answer to that why democracy is considered the best form of government. So if they ask you that why democracy is considered the best form of government, you will write democracy cannot get us everything and it is not the solution to all the problems, still that is why it is considered the best form of government. Understood? Alright. So basically when you are asked to write about any of the questions like this, that how democracy enhances the dignity of citizens. You will simply not write it in your own words. You will write the way that I showed you just now. You will write it from the book itself. But if they ask you to give you, like, write 3 merits of democracy or 3 demerits of democracy, then you can write only the ones which are given in bold. Okay? Understood?
Yes.
Okay. And in case you have any difficulty, then when we meet next week, you can ask the rest of your queries.
Yes, ma'am.
And beta, just go through the questions, and
Okay, ma'am.
if there's any problem in understanding or comprehending any question, and then what will be the answer to that particular question, you can post it on the group.
Okay, ma'am.
And Prabhat, why you came in just now?
Ma'am,
Means after the class is over, because we are already 5 minutes over the time.
मैम मैं यहाँ से आता तो मैम भूल गया मैम, सही में नहीं आता मैम, टाइम टेबल है नहीं तो का तो मैम।
How is that possible? I posted it on the group. Each time, each week, I post the timetable. How can you say that you don't have the timetable?
मैम इस वीक का सही में नहीं है मेरे पास।
But I posted it on the group. You didn't bother to check. Didn't I post the new timetable of this group or for this week? Yes, the rest of the students.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So, Prabhat, you need to be careful and not sleep always. Understand? Because, like, you miss the whole class.
No, I was present.
No, not Dhruv, not Dhruv. I am talking about Prabhat. I know Dhruv was present. But why some of you leave the group and then join again, and then again leave the group and then again join?
I'm right.
Okay.
Ma'am, see my sister just left now.
Okay, all of you. So that would be all for today.